February, of course, have a reputation for being the dumping season of the movie industry, and last weekend's slate was no exception in the US. While Night at the Museum took in $24 million to stay on top at the box office for a third straight week, movies debuting this weekend didn't fare so well. Newcomer Happily Ever After, an animated fairy tale featuring the voices of Sarah Michelle Gellar and Sigourney Weaver, opened at number 6. It brought in only $6.8 million. But there was worse to come, because New Line's codenamed The Cleaner, a comedy with Cedric the Entertainer as a janitor who thinks he's a spy, didn't even crack the top 10. It raked in just over $4.6 million. So what's going on? Why is Hollywood dumping these B-grade movies on cinema goers at this time of year in particular? Joining us for more is Darryl Collis, director at Seesaw Media. Darryl, thanks for joining us. So why is all the rubbish coming out in January? Well,
basically, these films have been made. January is, as you said, is normally a dumping ground, and these films have been made, so the distributors need to release them at some point of the year. And obviously, with it being quite a quiet time of year, you know, all the big films stay away from this sort of period of year. Then what happens is it's potentially a chance for one of these smaller films that doesn't have a lot of hype around it to maybe cut through and maybe make a difference, make a hit.
Is that the reason why? Because sometimes, you know, films weren't that great, they would go straight to DVD. Is that why they don't go straight to DVD? Just on the off chance, hey, you never know? Exactly.
It's just on the off chance you never know, but also on the chance that if they publicise it at the cinema and the theatres, then it's going to help go straight through to on the DVD release. It will help push sales for DVD.
Darryl, hi, Christine here in Asia. As we approach the Oscar season, how much value can a nomination or an award give to a film, rather?
No, it offers a great value, and it can help boost the box office. I mean, only recently, Babel, the Brad Pitt film, got recently nominated for some Golden Globes, and just over the weekend, that saw an increase by 7% at the box office. So it does really help push and create awareness and get it out there onto a big, wider audience.
Hi, Darryl. It's Michelle here in the United States. I'm looking at some of the names that are supposed to be coming out. Pirates 3, Spider-Man 3, Shrek 3, Rush Hour 3, Harry Potter. I don't know how many it's been. It's 2000, is it me, or is it 2007, the year of the sequel?
Yeah, it is, exactly, or the threequel, as they're calling it, because obviously you've got Bourne Ultimatum there, you've got Ocean's 13, which is the third one as well. It is, you know, I mean, distributors are getting on the back of popular franchises, and they're all soon to be coming out this year, so it is going to be a very popular year for the, you know, the threequel, as we call it, because there's just lots of films out there. They know they can do well at the box office. I mean, bear in mind, you've also got Die Hard 4 thrown in there as well, just for a bit of fun as well, so...
Are they going to make any money on these threequels, though? What do you think? Do they get people to the box office?
Well, yes, I think they will. I mean, the 4 tentpole films this year are Spider-Man 3, Pirates of the Caribbean 3, you've got Shrek 3, and they're the 3 big ones that are coming out this year. And then you've also got the new Harry Potter film, and they're probably all likely to break the $400 million mark in the US alone. So they're going to be big films vying for the audience's money this year.
We've just had Rocky 6 out as well, haven't we? The question is therefore, is Hollywood actually being innovative enough, or is it saying, you know, what we know the revenues we can make on these films, there's a formula, we'll stick to it, and then, you know, we'll take some risks on a lower budget film? How does the business model work?
Well, it is, as you say, it's a business, and that's the way it's got to work. They've got to say, right, what's going to make us money this year? You know, Spider-Man 2 was one of the highest grossing films of all time. Pirates of the Caribbean 2, as we know, last year was a massive box office hit. So if they know that these films are going to make money, then they're going to, you know, they're going to say, right, listen, these films work, let's go for it. I mean, they're bringing out a new franchise as well this year, which is going to be the Philip Pullman novels, which is The Golden Compass. So that's going to be another franchise that you're going to see the next 2-3 years. There's going to be series book number 2 and book number 3 coming out there.
Darryl, it's Michelle here again in the United States. Hedge funds in this country have so much money, in fact, all over the world. Are we seeing them getting more involved in the financing of films?
Yeah, no, they are, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. Hedge funds are getting involved. Normally, they used to see film financing as kind of like a tax break, especially in Germany and in the UK. But now what's happening is that they're actually saying, well, actually, these are actually revenue-generating vehicles for us to get involved with. And recently, like, for example, the finance director of Pathé moved over to a hedge fund, became a hedge fund manager, and so they're really getting involved, and they really understand that this is a big financial windfall for them.
Yeah, thanks for that. I saw Casino Royale finally over the weekend, and I saw 4 major promotions in there from Ford and Sony Ericsson and for Vyers and stuff. So the sponsors are getting in on the act as well. Darryl, thanks very much, Dee, for joining us. Darryl Collis from Seesaw Media.